Hello, Smiling Pawns. This is Goran,
And this is Len.
and today we have something new for you. For the first time, we are going to show you a program called ChessBase. I think this will be interesting, although maybe most of you don't use this program at all. But maybe you will start using it some time in the future. And I also expect that ChessBase will offer some much more affordable online capabilities, which we will address in some of our future videos. For today, let me just give you a short introduction because we have this program for almost 2 years already, but we didn't use it so much. I don't know why. Maybe we were a little bit lazy. Maybe we were just using other programs more. But we knew all the time that one day when we decide to start training chess much more serious, we will have to go back to ChessBase because this is the program used by most of the best players in the world. Today we will try to see how to start with ChessBase 15. ChessBase 15 is not the latest version, but it is a good version that we have. And we already made a setup of this program by uploading the so-called mega database. I think we also updated the database, so it's not just 2020. It contains also the games played recently. But today we want to see something else other than searching the database. Today we want to start creating something called opening repertoire. So in order to do that, we will start by creating these repertoire folders both for black or databases, both for black and white pieces. And the first thing we will do, we will open a new board. I already have one board open here, so it looks like this. And here, as you can see, we have a starting position, and we can create this repertoire for white, for us as white or us as black. And let me check with Len what we want to start with. Len, would you like to start with the repertoire for black or white?
Let's start with repertoire for white.
For white. Here on the left side, you have a board. Of course, if we are doing the repertoire for white, we prefer board to be this way, but we can also flip the board by pressing the right click on our mouse and flip it. Also Control F will do the same. Okay, now we like it like this with white pieces below, and we will start with the new repertoire. Len, tell me, what opening would you like to explore?
Let's explore Nimzo Larsen b3.
Nimzo Larsen with b3. Let's start with b3. So as soon as we start with b3, we have here our first move in the notation, and also in something that is called livebook, because our software is connected to the ChessBase server. We have the moves proposed for black. Actually, these moves are from the games in the database. And you can see here that the main line is move e5, which was played in over 4,000 games. Let's select this move first. And now we have this move here, e5, and I will show you now how to insert the comment here, because we would like to start by commenting in the notation that this is the main line. So Len, how are we doing this?
So we're just gonna go with our mouse on the move that we want to select.
Okay.
And press the right button on
The
the
right
mouse.
button on the mouse. Okay.
And just press text after move.
Text after move. We can also do this by Control plus A. And now we have this window here, and we will just write main line. Okay. Now I will go back, take back this move, just to see what other moves are possible for black. As you can see here, many other moves are played, but I'd like to start exploring first by these two variations with d5 and knight f6, because these two were played in so many games. So I will select d5, and as you can see here in my notation, it will be added here as variation. So I have a main line and then first variation. I will go back again and select the second move, knight f6. You see here in the notation I have knight f6. After knight f6, just to give you an example, I can again check two moves, knight f3 and bishop b2. If I select first knight f3, it will be added to this variation. And if I go back and select bishop b2, it will be created in a separate bracket as a sub-variation of the previous one. So by doing this, I can actually create all my whole tree in this notation, which will be very handy for me to use then after. So now also I think what is important is also to understand the statistics. So in case of knight f6, if I go with knight f3, I see that in 53% of the games played, white was better, I believe. And evaluation for this position is that it's equal. I'm also using a deep Fritz here as a engine. So the position is equal. This is what deep Fritz is telling me here. Yeah, and I have evaluation from the live stockfish as well here. It's a common theory, and it's equal position. So this is how we read this data. Of course, there are many more details here, but I'd like to finish this by going back to the main line and then playing a few more moves from the main line up to the move e3. And here I will add this to my black repertoire and create empty database for this. After I do this, if I go back to my main window of ChessBase, I see that I have two databases, one with the repertoire for white and one with the repertoire for black. Unfortunately, I made a mistake and I added this to black repertoire. Maybe I can just move it here. Okay. This is now becoming my white repertoire. And I have this stored there, and I can use it in the future together with my comments. It is also important to, after you make some changes here, to save it again by going here, save game as, and then you select where you want to save it. Okay. And if we close this, let me just try, and we open this again, we will have again the version with our comments, as you can see here. This is how we are adding the engine. So this was for today. So today we didn't discuss chess at all. Maybe just a little bit about this opening called Ninja Larsen. But the main focus was to give a short overview of how to create one item in your openings book in ChessBase. And what I can say is that we discovered this mostly without any reading of the manual, just by making tries and errors. It is intuitive. Somehow I think we need some time to get more familiar, but I think it will work well. I'm using it on my computer, which is a little bit stronger and faster, while Len is using this on his older laptop. But it works on both. Len just needs to be a little bit more patient. So what our intention is now, whatever we have been doing before on other platforms, like for example Lichess, we'll now be doing here for the opening repertoire, because this is, I believe, the best tool for this, at least the best tool we have. There are other tools like, for example, Chess Assistant, that are basically doing the same, but we don't have the license for this one. Len, maybe your comment in the end. What's your experience so far with ChessBase?
So far, my experience is pretty close to yours. Maybe you have a little bit more. But yes, I know how to do this. I installed like a database and pretty much all you have. So right now, I'm trying to get to know it better.
Yeah, and of course, I guess you're excited to learn new openings.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, and we will not discover more about that, right? We'll keep
Yes.
it. We'll keep it secret.
Of course.
So every time we are doing these videos, we'll just show some fake openings we are not really using in our play, right?
Yes.
We have to be smart. Okay, guys, this is all for today. We made it short, and I hope it was useful for somebody who wants to use ChessBase maybe in the future. I think because we have so many tools, and in chess it is not that easy to organize your work on chess by picking up the right tool for every task. So this is why we are trying to cover them more, and maybe discuss how to use them in a right way. For those of you who are new on our channel, please support us by subscribing and liking our videos. You know how it goes. And for our old friends, just stay with us, get notified about our new videos, and I hope we'll learn a lot together. Okay, guys, thanks a lot, and stay with us. Bye-bye.
Bye.